Moses is chosen by God to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt, freeing them from slavery. He also receives the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai. The story of Moses is one of the most prominent and influential in the Old Testament of the Bible. It is found in the books of Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Birth and childhood of Moses. Moses is born during a period when the children of Israel were being oppressed in Egypt. To protect him from Pharaoh's decree to kill all Hebrew male babies, his mother places him in a basket and sends him down the Nile River. He is found by Pharaoh's daughter and raised in Pharaoh's household. The calling of Moses. When Moses grows up, he sees an Egyptian mistreating a Hebrew and kills the Egyptian. Fearing for his life, Moses flees to Midian, where he lives as a shepherd. There, God calls Moses through a burning bush, instructing him to return to Egypt and lead the people of Israel out of slavery. The 10 plagues and the liberation from Egypt. Moses and his brother Aaron confront Pharaoh and demand the release of the children of Israel. God sends 10 plagues upon Egypt, including the plagues of frogs, flies, lice, locusts, darkness, and the death of the firstborn. After the final plague, Pharaoh finally allows the Israelites to leave. The crossing of the Red Sea. As the Israelites flee Egypt, Pharaoh changes his mind and pursues them with his army. Moses stretches out his hand over the Red Sea, and God parts the waters, allowing the Israelites to cross on dry ground. When the Egyptian army follows, the waters close over them, destroying Pharaoh's army. The journey in the wilderness. After crossing the Red Sea, the Israelites travel through the wilderness towards the Promised Land. During this journey, God provides manna from heaven and water from a rock to sustain them, and Moses receives the 10 Commandments and other laws on Mount Sinai. Rebellion and consequences. Despite God's many blessings, the Israelites frequently rebel and disobey him, resulting in severe consequences, such as the death of many due to their rebellion. Moses constantly intercedes on behalf of the people before God. The death of Moses. As the Israelites approach the entrance to the Promised Land, Moses, by God's command, ascends Mount Nebo, where he sees the land but does not enter it. He dies there, and his body is buried by God. This is an overview of the story of Moses, a crucial leader in the history of the people of Israel, who led the children of Israel to freedom from slavery in Egypt and guided them through the wilderness towards the Promised Land. His life and actions are considered fundamental in Jewish and Christian tradition.